Hello mga kapkasa! Kamusta po kayo? This is Mommy Chick, and in today's vlog, I'm going to share with you the process that I went through when I took my theory examination for my learner's driver's license here in EDSI. So, if you wanted to get to know more about this, please keep on watching. Ayan, mga kapkosa. So, I'm just outside the house sa malapit lang po dito sa amin. Ayan. I'm under the skeleton trees. Skeleton trees. Skeleton trees. Anyway, ayan guys. So, hawak kamay na naman sa cellphone kasi wala pa tayong mga kagamitan. Anyway guys, I miss you all. Sorry hindi po ako nakapag-vlog lately because I was busy sa mga pag-ibagay at kailangan na po nating mag-work. Anyway, so going back to the focus to what I am going to share with you about my process of taking my theory examination for the learner's driver's license here in NC. So while I was waiting for my job offer, while I'm killing the time, tinatay ko yung oras ko, naging productive, para maging productive po yung pag-aantay natin for the job offer, I decided to take my theory examination for my learner's driver's license here in NC. Oh, there's a bird. Wow, ang ganda. Sorry. Ayun, so, as you all know guys, that dito sa NC, it's really important that we have to drive. We learn how to drive in order for us to go to places and to travel, to, of course, to drive ourselves going to work. Kasi mahirap po talagang wala po tayong license para makapag-drive kasi essential po talaga yung bagay na yun when you are here in NC, especially that the transportation is not that feasible to the time that you wanted to go out at any time that you want. You have to wait for the schedule of the bus, especially if you're leaving suburb. Mas hindi po ganun ka-feasible ang mga bus natin and the bus stops, kung saan man po yung location ng bus stops. And I realize if my family will be reunited here with me, the more that I need to drive and to drive kasi I have to send my daughter to school. Likewise, if you wanted to travel, if you wanted to go to places, magbanding-banding, so kailangan talaga naming maggamit ng car. I mean, magkaroon ako ng license, not only my husband. So ayan guys, I see how important it is that we need to have a driver's license when we come here in New Zealand. For those who are not yet here, you can as much as possible have your license from the country of your origin, because you can actually use it when you come here or when you arrive already here in NC, but you just need to convert that license to your NC license after a year. But at least you can already learn, you can already drive. But of course, you also have to know the rules and regulations of NC driving when you come, because it's a totally different practice from the Philippines or sa kung saang country man po kayo manggagaling. Ayun. So the first thing I did is to check online for the available providers that can help me to take my theory examination. Yun. So there are several naman po na nakita ko online, but the one that I chose is AA. I chose AA. So, because it is near to my location, marami po silang offices sa location ko. Dumidilim na guys. Madilim na nga ako, dumidilim pa ako, no. Ano ba naman yan, chick? Ayan. Sunsetting it is there. Bibilisan ko na lang. Ayan guys, so after I choose AA, I check online on how can I make my appointment, and they suggested that it would be better if I go to their office and make my booking or my appointment. So what I did, I went to their office, and then along with me, I brought my passport, original passport, and my bank statement in order for me to get the appointment. So you will actually be, hirap nang walang ka-tripod or anything. You will be filling up a form. You have to put there the address where you wanted your license to be mailed after you pass your exam. And then, after you fill up that form, give your bank statement and your passport, they will encode your information in the system, and then you will be having your eye screening, or eye screening to check your visual acuity, and then you will have your picture taking. Your eye screening, or it will be just looking into the machine na you will identify the letters, and then after that they will tell you if you pass or not, and then they will capture your picture for your license. So ayun lang po yung ginawa ko, plus nagbayad po ako ng fee. It's like $99 and something, so almost $100 din po siya. So after kong nagbayad, they gave me a receipt along with a paper na may instruction on how you're going to rebook your schedule or your appointment, just in case na nag-change po yung mind ninyo na hindi po muna kayo kukuha ng exam. So if you come back to your appointment, you bring your passport and the receipt as well. For the schedule naman po sa pagbubook, they are the one scheduling you to the available slot ng exam. So for me, it was a week after that they gave me an appointment for my examination. Ayun na siya. So I went there, passport and bank statement, then fill up the form, eye screening, picture taking, receipt, and your schedule will be there in the booking. So when I already finished that one, I started the review for my exam. So there is an available online application that is free that you can review for your examination. Likewise, since I'm going to take my exam with AA, I also went to their website and I found out that there is an available sample test questions that is for free. So since I will be taking the exam from them, I decided also to practice, to do the practice test dun sa website nila. What is happening? Ayan. So after like 3 days, I reviewed, I studied the theory as well. You just don't answer the practice test without knowing the theory, because of course it's not the same exact words that the questions will appear. For example, in the online application that I downloaded, likewise with the AA sample questions, hindi po siya talagang of the same words. The statement is the same, the thought is the same, but the questions are not going to be of the same words, kumbaga. So you have to understand the question, of course, and you also know the theory of the rules and regulations, because anyway you will be able to apply it once you do the practical driving already. So I think it's very helpful that you know the rationale behind the answers that you are taking during your sample test. So ayun guys, may mga test na naka-timer dun sa sample examination sa application, and during your answering the sample test questions, it will also show you that you go or you got the correct answer or the incorrect answer after the first question. Like you answer first question and you got it correctly, it will show correct, or it will show you incorrect, like that, ganun. yun po yung ginawa ko. So, I have to make sure that the mistakes that I have for each practice test is less than 3. Because in the actual exam, you will be having a 35-item test. That is good for 30 minutes. And you have to pass 32 out of the 35 questions of the examination. So, that is the passing score, kumbaga. So, practice ng answer sa application. Likewise, study the theory, guys. It will be very helpful for you. And when the time of my schedule came, I went to the office and then I presented to them the receipt and the appointment that I have for that day with my passport. And then, umupo na po ako doon sa computer table. They took my things and set them aside in their office. They gave me a paper, and that paper has a passcode. So, once I open up the computer, it will show you the screen for the exam. You just have to enter the passcode, and then it will show you the examination already. So, you have to be mindful of the time. Once you click start, the time is going to run for 30 minutes. So, after the first question, if you got it correct, it will show you correct or incorrect. It's the same with the practice test that I had. And then, of course, if you commit a mistake, you have to be very careful not to submit your answer if you are still not sure about it, because it will proceed and it will show you that you have an incorrect answer already if you have accidentally clicked the button. Ayun. So, thankful that I passed the examination. Out of the 35 questions, I got 33 correct answers. So, pasado po ako. Pumasa naman po ako. Tapos, ayun po, thankful po ako na na take 1 ko lang po siya kasi ayaw ko naman din mag-pay more para ulitin yung exam kasi hindi naman po siya free kung uulitin. So, once I had completed my exam, after that, I went back to the reception and then I said that I already finished my exam. They saw that I passed. They will give you the instruction that your license will be mailed to you within 10 days and they will give you a paper that will show you if you're not going to receive it, what is the number that you're going to call. Likewise, they will give you like a temporary license that contains your information while you still wait for the card to come into your mail. So, make sure that the mail that you put there is the same mail that you wanted to receive your license. Ayun siya, guys. So, I have received mine already. And it's the first ID that I have here in New Zealand. So, I'm happy to have accomplished something productive during the time that I was waiting for my job offer and my APC. And I think that is a very good start also for us na mga bago dito sa NC who doesn't have any license yet to drive. Para makapag-start na po tayong mag-practice ng driving. And eventually, ma-convert na natin yung learners natin to restricted, which is after 6 months pa po. So, the earlier, the better para makapag-convert na rin tayo ng license after the learner's license. Ayun, guys. So, that was a simple process, but malaking tulong po talaga siya because it's really an important thing that we learn how to drive here in New Zealand. Ayan. So, nangangawit na po yung kamay ko. Ay, nako. Anyway, ayan pa sunset na, guys. Sunset. Kasama ko ang aking ukulele. Ayan, guys. Maraming salamat sa panunood sa aking vlog. Thank you so much for your time. Namiss ko po kayong lahat and hoping to have more vlogs soon sa mga nangyari po sa akin na makapag-share ako sa inyo. Let's always be thankful po for all the blessings that we are receiving each day, and let's continue to be kind and be grateful for everything, and hopefully we will be reuniting with our loved ones soon, kagaya ko po na antay din po na makasama ko na rin yung family ko sa mga susunod na buwan, God willing po, sa lahat ng bagay na nangyari sa akin dito sa NC. Ayan, so thank you so much all and God bless everyone. Bye-bye!